It's a new month, and yes, there is yet another big update from Insta360 for the 4K mod, for the 1-inch mod, for the 360 mod, and for the app, and all the updates are available for both Android and iOS. I'm going to be talking about 8 new features, so let's get straight to it and see what's new. The ability to capture even better images has been made even easier and quicker with the new feature called PureShot. PureShot uses AI to enhance the dynamic range of your photos. It reduces noise but also preserves the details in your images, and as a result it creates a much more vibrant image. Previously, in order to capture maximum dynamic range, you'd have to use AEB, which is auto exposure bracketing, but now you can do it with just a touch of a button using PureShot. This helps to avoid the possibility of motion blur in your final images and is great for more complex lighting scenarios such as in a bar, a nighttime city shot, at a concert or a sunset for example. I haven't had time to shoot anything for this video that really demonstrates the potential of PureShot, but you can see looking at these photos that it really does hold on to more detail in the sky. It's really simple to switch on and off in the app, and the good thing is that when you've taken your photo you can always turn it back off before you export your image if you prefer it that way. Thanks to a higher bitrate, the ONE R is now sharper than ever. Colours have also been made more vivid with a default colour profile. So if you want a more vibrant look to your images, then you don't have to do anything, because now by default the vivid colour profile is just on. If you don't like the look of the vivid profile, then you can easily switch back to the standard mode, or if you want more control and you want to grade your images in post, then of course you can use the log mode. The Insta360 ONE R can now be used as a full HD webcam for either calls from home or working from home meetings. When you use the 4K mod, the Insta360 app detects how many people are in your frame and then adjusts the zoom and sets it accordingly. And when you use the 360 mod, you can choose the split screen mode, which allows you to see both the front and the rear perspectives both at the same time. If you shoot underwater, then you're going to love this next update, which is called AquaVision. This is applied in editing using the Insta360 app, and it uses AI technology to balance and correct underwater colours, so it accounts for the usual lack of primary red colour. The result is colourful underwater images without the need for laborious colour grading in the edit. Insta360 cameras have never really been known for great audio quality, but their audio has improved a lot since the One X. The audio got better again back in April with a big firmware update, and in this update they've improved it again with better wind reduction. As usual, I'm doing the most unscientific test with my big fan at the back just to see how much the audio quality has improved. So this is an audio test on the Insta360 ONE R. The fan is set to maximum and the wind reduction filter is set to intense. This is an audio test with the Insta360 ONE R, and this is with the new firmware, and the wind reduction or noise reduction is now set to on. So this is an audio test with the Insta360 ONE R with the latest firmware update, and the noise reduction filter is on and the speed is at maximum speed. So this update has given a better balance of the ambient sound and the sound of my voice, but there's something still not quite right about it because you can still hear some fading in and out. So I wouldn't say it's brilliant or consistent, but it is marginally better than last time. I would need more testing really to give a fairer conclusion. The latest update also allows you to use voice control with your AirPods. If you get round to testing this feature, then let me know in the comments how it goes. We have been waiting for this feature for a long time, and now it is finally here. The Insta360 ONE R can now live stream in 360, so you can give your audience an immersive live stream experience. You've got two ways to stream. You've got 360 live, where the audience controls the perspective of the stream and they can reframe it, or you've got reframe live, where the streamer themselves determines what the audience is looking at and they reframe it live. Both are really easy to use, and you don't need to use a cable to connect the camera to your phone. This adds so much more versatility to your stream because your phone is no longer attached to the camera, so you can use your phone independently and you can respond to comments and you can engage with the people watching your live stream. And I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, well, if there isn't a cable going into the phone, then that means that I can power my phone with a power bank so I can live stream for a long period of time. And yes, in theory you can, but one, it is highly recommended that you don't do that. It comes up with a warning on the phone when you go into the live stream mode, and two, the live stream cuts out after 30 minutes to protect the camera from overheating. And how long it takes to then re-engage the live stream once it's cut out, I don't know. The latest update also brings a faster and smoother workflow when you're shooting wide angle content with the 1" mod or the 4K mod. And a lot of you will be pleased to know that the default file type is now MP4, so there are no conversions needed. And you now choose between basic and pro stabilization options when you shoot. So basic is a quick fire, no editing solution with in-camera basic stabilization, and pro unlocks the higher frame rates and resolutions. And then you've got the flow state stabilization, which is added either in the app or in Insta360 Studio. And for Final Cut Pro users, there's also a new Final Cut Pro X plugin available. I've said in previous updates that the ShotLab library will keep on growing, and it's done exactly that. And in this update we've got two more AI effects that we can use in ShotLab. We have fly lapse and we have the giant jump. The fly lapse effect only requires one walking shot of around 3 minutes around a city or a place with a mixture of interesting buildings and symmetry. And the AI then detects the best moments in your shot and creates a cityscape tour. With the giant jump effect, it requires 6 quick jumping shots in different locations, and they then get edited together in quick succession, jumping you from one location to the next. I'll be making more in-depth videos on some of these new features soon, so please hit the subscribe button so you're told straight away when they're uploaded. My favourite new feature from this month's update has to be the live streaming. Let me know in the comments what your favourite update is. My name's Rich, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.